Hello, now I want to introduce on truth and lies in a non-moral sense quote. First of all, I want to choose this passage. I will read it. And when it is all over with the human intellect, nothing will have happened, for this intellect has no additional mission which will lead it beyond human life. Rather, it is human, and only its possessor and begetter takes it so solemnly as though the world existed within it. But if we could communicate with the gnat, we would learn that he likewise flies through the air with the same solemnity, that he feels the flying center of the universe within himself. There is nothing so reprehensible and unimportant in nature that it would not immediately swivel up like a balloon at the slightest proof of this power of knowing. And just as every porter wants to have an admirer, so even the proudest of men, the philosopher, supposes that he sees on all sides the eyes of the universe telescopically focused upon his action and thought. I want to choose these specific words because it's related to structural and cultural level. Intellect, possessor, begetter, solemnity, universe, reprehensible, unimportant, and civil up. First, now I want to talk about semantic part. Intellect, the ability to understand and to think in an intelligent way. Some possessor, someone who owns something. Begetter, someone who creates something. Solemnly, seriously, and without any humor. Solemnity, the quality of being serious. Universe, everything that exists, especially all physical matter, including all the stars, planets, and galaxies in the space. Reprehensible, it's an extremely bad and unacceptable behavior. Unimportant, not important means not significant. Swell up, to become larger and rounder than usual, to cause to increase in size or amount. Now I want to talk about structural points. I think it's really important to talk about individualism for this code because everything is written in this code are related to individualism. So I think that the theme is in the individualism. As Friedrich Nietzsche said, human mind thinks that are the world rotating around us, and it is inherent to it because mind and body are dependent, which means one mind just manage one body, my mind manage my body, and every person uses their mind to get their needs for their bodies, but not others. Which shows that individualism are the main point for this code because we are doing everything for us, but not anyone. I just want to give the example that, for instance, there are three hungry person and they don't know each other, and there's one burger. The three person are really hungry. They are starving, and they're just one burger. There's just one burger, and just one of them can eat this burger. So what will gonna be happen? Every individual person wants this burger for for them, which shows that people are really individualistic creatures, and it shows how mind and body are connected because his mind wants this burger for his body. And I choose also this quote in the from the this quote. And when it is all over with the human intellect, nothing will have happened, for this intellect has no additional mission which would lead it beyond human life. I think that this quote is also show why people are individualistic because it says human intellect has no additional mission lead it beyond human life. It shows human intellect are restricted beyond human life, but not for after. Therefore, we can understand that uh, everything are shaped by whatever we want. This is our perception, and we can also think the examples of religion and politics or art. All of them can be considered as good or bad, true or false, or beautiful or ugly. All of them have some scales that by created by human individual perceptions. Moreover, for every creature, all of them focuses on their life but not others. So it's not just restricted by the humans, but it also contains every creature. For instance, I want to give this example. Leon hunts goat to fill his stomach, and goat eat grass to live. Grass makes photosynthesis. All of them do things for their life. Um, Therefore, not only human but all creatures live for their own and their own benefits because for every individual thing, they think that the world turns around them. Now, I want to talk about the cultural level. Um, I want to first consider Friedrich Nietzsche's talked about life and his historical background. His brain, his brain working differently from the others, and his ideas made him felt like an outsider. He's an anti-philosopher, and in general, he used the term of tragic optimism in his life, which shows meaning on a meaningless universe and overcomes his or her own innate fears and weakness. As I mentioned, in the structural level, people invent new truths for themselves, and uh, as I said now, to do this, every people are prone to invent new truths for themselves, which shows truth is seen as a function of psychology of the individual. I think there is an important connection between quote and people. The connection between quote is that people are all about themselves. They think only themselves, and they think the world is turning around, turning around their environment. Also, they can reshape everything for overcome their fears, weakness, and deficiency for their individual purposes, of course. So I want to highlight that this is all about to believe something that actually believe something, and thanks to it, you feel better. I think it's a kind of lie, but in this code, it's seen as a truth for people because they're inventing. Although there is not true, maybe they're inventing to overcome their fear, weakness, and deficiency. Also, as I mentioned in the semantic parts, possessor and universe are important words. Although I know the what universe mean, I wanted to write the semantic part because it's really important. I also think that because we are the possessors of our minds, which means we are managing our body, our thoughts, everything. Um, Universe is all about what we create and how we can direct. This is independent on our hands. What I want to say that we are creating some truths, and its universe is all about for every individual person. Universe is all about what he or she creates and how he or she direct to it. because people are choosing their direction and by inventing their truths. Therefore, I'm agree to Nesh in this quote because really, when we look at the now and the past, the common thing is every people always live for their individual needs. Sometimes or usually they're they're living for their family, but I think living for family is or also individualistic thing because it's your family. It's all again it's all again up to you. It's all related to you. But people don't care other families. They just care their families. So all the people are living for their family. Uh, they are also living. It's a sign of living individualistic. I think it's the part of individualistic behaviors. My favorite phrase is the world is rotating around them. It's really so true. For instance, now I'm presenting this presentation and I'm just thinking about it. I'm not thinking about anyone, my family or my friends. I'm just focusing to present this presentation. So the world are turning around me now. Thank you.